Evans has the ball with the Cougars having possession. Brianna Sams intended to pass for one of her teammates, but it did not go through.
Jennings over to Williams. Williams drives mid-range. Bounces around off the hands of number 5, Abby Baker. Go out of bounds in favor of the visiting Wildcats. Substitution here again is number 32, Brooklyn Finnerty. Jennings going to inbound it here, looking for an open player. Finds Williams in the middle. Williams a little short of that pass.
And Carmen Moore was able to grab the ball and passes it to, and the shot is good from Taylor Ray.
And now back the other way are the Wildcats. Stark here working. Lose the ball. Finnerty puts it right back up. It's a 1-point game here.
With Ray going down the court with possession of the ball, she passes it to Coleman. Skylar Jones with the possession. Moore has the ball. She passes it back to Ray. And the shot was no good. Attempted for the layup.
Now the Wildcats. Jennings getting past Evans, trying to put it up. She will draw the foul, trying to go for the layup. Go ahead and take a trip to the line. Substitution here, Prosper in for Coleman. Smith going ahead and taking a seat, and number 25, Natalie Clark, entering the game. Number 10, Jessica Jennings taking her first trip to the line. Ball took a longer route to get in, but eventually found the landing. Second try. Over the line. That would be disallowed.
Moore passes the ball inbound to Evans. Brianna Sims goes down the court. Skylar Jones tried to go for the layup, but it was no good. Skylar Jones passes back to Talia. Talia goes for the shot, and then the shot is good for Prosper.
Full court press here from the Cougars as Williams now trying to get it into Finnerty. Bounce off the leg of Sams. Stay in possession of the Wildcats. As Jennings now trying to inbound to Finnerty.
And that was a good hand by Jones.
It's a very close game early on. 3:50 left in the first quarter. 10-8 to the Cougars. Jennings inbounds it here to number 25, Clark, and she takes a step out.
Evan has the ball as she's trying to look for an open teammate. She passes it to Sams. Evans has possession of the ball once more. She passes to Prosper. Prosper is looking for an opportunity, but instead passes it to Moore. Moore tries to go for the layup, but it was no good.
Here come the Wildcats as Stark rushes down the field. Jennings for three. Off the mark, off the hands of Williams. Williams against Sams. Williams trying to post up. Passes it off the foot of Sams. It'll maintain in the hand of Randolph. O'Neal back in the game, number 14 in black. Stark taking a seat on the bench. Jennings looking for an open player. Looking to inbound it here. Finds Clark against Prosper. O'Neal, Williams, great ball movement here by the Wildcats. Clark driving out to Jennings. Jennings drives, finds Finnerty. Beautiful pass there by Jennings.
Evans go up the court. She's facing some trouble. She's trying to get over across that line, but now she is good. Evans passes it to Jones. Jones goes inside the paint, but passes it to Moore. Moore passes off it to Sams, but the ball was knocked off from the Wildcats, which would be AU's ball.
Number 0, Jenkins Irvin into the game for the Cougars, as well as Emma Jones, number 13. Talia Prosper, as well as number 14, Brianna Sams, taking a seat. Evans for three.
Shot is no good. But Evans gets the rebound. She passes it to Jones, but Jones quite couldn't control the ball and loses possession, and the Randolph Wildcats will have possession of the ball.
Bit of a clock error here as we look to fix it here. Number 24, Williams, going to inbound it here to Clark. Back to Williams. Williams gets fouled. Back at the baseline. Foul will be called on number 25, Rihanna Evans. Clark taking a seat. Kylie Stark in black for Randolph entering the game. Taylor Ray back in the game, number 10. That is Finnerty. Looks like Jennings has a bit of a complaint against the bench. Timeout called. We will be back in just a short moment.
Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
Carmen Moore has possession of the ball, but she passes it to Taylor Ray. Ray is looking for an opportunity, and as she passes it to and the three is no good, but a foul was called.
Foul's called on number 11, Tania Jackson. Inbounded here by Ray. Giving it away to Stark. Stark trying to get around Skylar Jones. Puts it up and gets the and one. Number 12, Kylie Stark. Our first trip to the line. That was good.
Taylor Ray runs up the court. She passes to Emma Jones. Carmen Moore with the ball, passes it to Taylor Ray. She goes around players. She goes for the layup, and the shot is missed.
Substitution here for the Wildcats. Number 13 into the game, Tanaya Crenshaw Patterson. Finnerty, number 32, going and taking a seat. Finnerty, the sophomore out of Lynchburg, Virginia. Kylie Stark, number 12, going to inbound to here. Jasmine Williams, as well as O'Neal, number 14, back in the game. That is number 11 with the ball, Tanai Jackson. Jackson trying to drive, loses the ball, goes back the other way in favor of the Cougars.
And that was solid defense by Moore in order to cause that turnover.
It appears that the official has changed her decision off of Moore admitting that she might have touched the ball out of bounds. That was great sportsmanship there by Carmen Moore, number 1. Williams driving, puts the ball up, doesn't get it in, but she draws a foul. Moore's first foul of the game. As Williams here to shoot, 15-10 in favor of the Wildcats. Williams first, good. Her second one is also good.
Moore passes it to Jones. Jones passes to Brown, but the ball was stolen by the Wildcats.
A shoe is on the court.
These girls are really playing hard out here.
Williams ran right out of her shoe. Evans entering the game for Jaya Brown, number 11. O'Neal going to inbound it here. Finds number 11, Jackson. Jackson working against Moore to Stark. Stark, mid-range. Nothing but money for Kylie Stark.
Evans has possession of the ball as she passes it to Moore. Moore passes it to Jones. Evans is looking for an opportunity to score. Evans has the ball again. She passes it to Jones. Moore causes a turnover.
O'Neal for 3.
And the shot is no good.
Go out of bounds in favor of the Cougars. 4 seconds left in this quarter.
Emma shoots for the 3, and it is no good as she attempts to make it before the buzzer has.
Randolph taking a very big lead so far against the Cougars at home on senior night. Cougars got to make a lot of changes going into the second quarter to keep themselves in this matchup. We will be back in just a short moment after this timeout.
Averett University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
Welcome back to the second quarter of the AU women's basketball team versus the Randolph Wildcats. And we see Evans has the ball, and she goes for the spin move, but she misses the shot. But the Cougars still have possession of the ball. Evans passes it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson passes back to Evans. Coleman at the top of the key. Prosper got the ball. Hutchinson is in the paint. Prosper for the three, but it's no good.
Jackson going back the other way, number 11 in black. Stark. Jackson over to number 13, Crenshaw Patterson, sorry. Gets an easy layup there.
Now Evans has the ball. She passes it to Prosper. Prosper goes through the lane, and she goes for the layup, and it's good.
Down by 9 points are the Cougars. It's Crenshaw now driving up. Finds O'Neal. Across court to Jackson. Williams for three. Off the mark.
And Hutchinson grabs the rebound, and she runs down the court. She passes it to Evans. And Prosper with the three, and the shot is good.
It's the Cougars trying to fight back to get back into this game, shorten down the lead. Stark inbounds to Jackson. Jackson trying to get past Coleman. Draws a foul. Skylar Jones, Taylor Ray, Carmen Moore in the game. Rihanna Evans, Nakarasia Coleman, and Talia Prosper taking a seat. Jasmine Williams also taking a seat. In comes Jessica Jennings, number 10 in black for Randolph. Jackson. Over to Stark. Jennings for three. Off the backboard. Jones going back the other way with speed.
And Jones grabs and has control of the ball now, and she passes it to Ray. Jones had the ball once more. Moore has the ball, passes it back to Taylor Ray. Pate goes into the paint, and the shot goes around the rim and is no good. But the Cougars still have possession of the ball. Jones saves the ball inbounds, but it ends up in Wildcats' possession.
That is Jennings leaving it for Jackson. Back to Jennings.
With a good hand from Jones, she tipped it, but it still ends up in Wildcats' possession.
Finnerty back in the game, number 32. In for O'Neal, number 14. Jackson inbounds to Jennings. Stark To her right, over to Jennings. Open three for Jackson. Jackson decides to cut in. Mid-range, off the mark. It'll go back the other way. Back the other way off the fingertips of Finnerty.
Ray with possession of the ball. She runs down the court. She passes off to Miss Moore. Hutchinson has the ball. She goes into the lane. She squeezes in, try to go for a layup, but it's no good. But grabs the rebound. Taylor Ray with the three is no good.
Jennings now going back the other way with a lot of speed. Moore off the fingertips. It'll be still in favor of the Wildcats. Inbounded here by Jennings. Looking for an open player. Finds Stark against Skylar Jones. Drives to her left. Cuts back. Smith, open three. Off the mark. Finnerty tries to go up for it against Pate. And Pate commits a foul against Finnerty. Finnerty taking her first trip to the line. Finnerty's first off the mark. Second one coming underway. Second one also not on target.
Hutchinson was able to grab the rebound from the missed free throw. Jones has possession of the ball. She passes it back to Taylor Ray. Taylor Ray passes it back to Carmen Moore. Now Skylar Jones has the ball again. They passing it around. Skylar Jones at the top of the key. She goes into the lane, and she was able to draw in the foul.
Jones going to take her first trip to the line.
And the shot was made from Skylar Jones.
It is a 5-point game here in the second quarter. 21-16 in favor of the Wildcats.
Missed off the mark just a tad bit from Skylar Jones. And Randolph Wildcats will have possession of the ball.
Stark now drives onto the right. Off the mark.
And Moore was able to grab possession of the rebound. Skylar Jones tried to go through the lane, but it was no good.
Jennings now going back the other way. Open layup, miss. Finnerty picks up the ball. Stark now against Jones. Crenshaw Patterson calling the play against Hutchinson. Gets inside against Pate now. Mid-range. Gets that one.
Ray runs up the court. She bounce passes it to Moore. And it seems a little bit of trouble, but she was able to pass it off the back to Taylor Ray. Taylor Ray was passed back to Jinez Hutchinson. Skylar Jones goes into the lane, and the layup was no good as she tries to run through traffic.
Smith now getting a pass. She'll get fouled on the way up, trying to get that ball up just in time before Moore had a chance to block it. Moore getting her second foul of the day. O'Neal back in the game, in for Crenshaw Patterson, number 13. Jenkins Irvin in the game for 32 Pate. Skylar Jones, Taylor Ray also taking a seat. Rihanna Evans, number 25, and Talia Prosper, number 4, back in the game. Emma Jones, number 13, in the game for number 1, Carmen Moore. Smith's first is good. Substitution on the way, number 5. Abby Baker hoping to come in for the Wildcats. Smith going to take her second here. That one is also good. Baker in for number 32, Finnerty.
Hutchinson passes the ball inbounds to Evans. Evans has the ball once again. Evans passes back to Emma Jones. Irving tries to go do a big man move, but instead gets a travel, and Randolph Wildcats will have possession of the ball.
Call it Kylie Stark here to inbound it for the Wildcats. Stark looking for number 3, Bundy, a new face to enter the match. Smith trying to get that ball over the head of Jenkins Irvin.
Hutchinson was able to grab the rebound and pass it back to Evans. Jones was intended to pass for Prosper, but instead caused a turnover.
Smith with an open layup, miss. Timeout on the court, and we will be back in just a short moment.
Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University, are you all in?
After that brief timeout, Cougars maintain possession 25-16 in favor of the Wildcats. 4:38 left in the second quarter.
Hutchinson passed the ball inbound to Prosper. Prosper hands it back to Evans. Evans is scanning the floor to see if she has an opportunity for get some points on the board. Evans takes the shot, but it's no good. And a foul was called on the AU Cougars.
Foul was called on 25, Rayonna Evans. 24, Jasmine Williams into inbound it. Bundy here against Evans. Trying to make some work out of it. 9-point game so far. Kylie Stark. No relation to Tony Stark. And O'Neal takes a shot. 3!
Prosper has possession of the ball. She passes it to Evans. Evans tried to run down the court, but gets stuck between two Randolph Wildcats. And the Wildcats will gain possession of the ball once more.
12-point game here. Stark now against Irvin. O'Neal. Bundy spins. Puts it up.
Taylor Ray has possession of the ball. As she jogs up the court, she passes to Emma Jones. Emma Jones shoots for the three, and it is good.
That is the best answer. Jones in their last matchup had a great showing with multiple threes to put them up early.
And Emma Jones was able to grab the steal. And she goes again for the three, but it was a little bit short of the goal. But AU Cougars will still have possession of the ball. Taylor Ray's go for the three, and it goes in and out, but Hutchinson was able to grab the rebound and gets an easy putback.
The Cougars now in full court press, and Stark draws a foul. Number 12, Stark, back to the line. 2:36 left in this half. Her first is good.
Taylor Ray passes the ball up to the court, but the ball was not seen, and the Wildcats will have possession of the ball once more.
That is Williams, number 24, getting the ball off Stark. Now O'Neal. Stark now cutting inside. O'Neal. Bundy calling the play. Gets a pick out from O'Neal. Drives inside. Jasmine Williams gets a hand on it. Shot clock winds down. An 11-point game here. 2 minutes left.
Ray passes the ball to Prosper. Prosper runs through the lane. She tried to go for a layup, but loses control of the ball. But the AU Cougars will still have possession. Ray passes it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson passes it back to Ray. Hutchinson tries to go through the lane, but passes it back to Ray, and Ray goes for the three, but she misses. But Prosper was able to grab the rebound. Irvins tried to go up, but she was out of bounds.
A lot of little mistakes coming on the offensive side for the Cougars. Jenkins Irvin, if she would have left that go out of bounds instead of touching it, it would have been in possession of the Cougars. Crenshaw Patterson crossing half court, taking it into Cougar territory. Now Stark working against Prosper. Bundy drives, travel.
Ray has possession of the ball. She's trying to get over across that line. Ray's looking for an opportunity to pass. Irvin passes the ball to Emma, and the shot was missed. But Ray was able to grab the rebound, and the shot was still missed.
No, start going back the other way. To Bundy, Crenshaw Patterson driving, baseline. Finnerty loses the ball. Jenkins Irvin.
And Ray has the ball once more as she runs down the court. She passes the ball to Hutchinson. Hutchinson passes it to Prosper. Prosper passes it back to Ray. Hutchinson has the ball. She goes through the lane, but the ball was stolen by Randolph Wildcats.
Now Bundy taking that steal. Crenshaw Patterson. Bundy back with the ball, number 3 in black. Crenshaw Patterson to her left. Keeping it alive. O'Neal driving over to Finnerty. Finnerty goes up and gets a foul. Finnerty might have a bit of an issue here. Might have blood showing. Waiting for her to get back so she can take her free throws here. 4 seconds left in this half.
And the AU Cougars are only down by 11 points.
A lot of changes have to be made going into the second half, Tim.
Absolutely. I think just a little bit more communication, especially on offense. And just little mistakes that's just costing the AU Cougars. But it's still anybody's game.
Absolutely. Taking a lot of risky shots and a lot of unnecessary takes to the basket are causing the Cougars to turn over the ball a lot more than usual. As Jackson takes the first one off the mark. Jackson's second one on the mark.
And Hutchinson was over the line when she tried to pass the ball inbounds, which will cause a turnover, and the Randolph Wildcats will have possession of the ball.
Jackson going to inbound it here. Crenshaw Patterson, mid-range. Off the mark, Evans, 1 second left.
She tried to get as close as she can, but the buzzer had went off.
Going into this half, the visiting Randolph Wildcats lead 33-21. My name is Luis Martinez, and to my right is Timothy Goldsmith, and we will be back for the second half in just a short moment.
Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
Welcome back to the Averett Sports Network. My name is Luis Martinez, and to my right is Timothy Goldsmith. And today we have the matchup between the visiting Randolph Wildcats and the home Averett University women's basketball team. As Jessica Jennings, number 10 for Randolph, starts us off. And here is Kylie Stark, 10 points in the first half. Crenshaw Patterson for 3. Jennings rebound. O'Neal. Stark. Crenshaw Patterson back to Stark. Jennings. Good Euro. Gets the and one.
Fouls called on 22 of Averett. Ipareza Coleman, her second foul. Jessica Jennings shooting for the Wildcats.
Not far behind Stark with 6 points.
Hutchinson grabs the rebound. She passes it to Coleman. She runs down the court, and she's looking at the court to see any opportunities open. She passes it to Prosper. Prosper passes it back to Ray. Ray gives the ball back to Prosper. Prosper gives the ball back to Pate, but Pate loses control of the ball, and it will be Randolph Wildcats possession.
Jennings now for the Wildcats. Back to Crenshaw Patterson. Jennings now back behind the back. Crenshaw Patterson driving. Out to Stark. 3.
And Hutchinson grabs the rebound. And it appears to be a foul on the court.
Crenshaw Patterson getting a foul. First of the day. Hutchinson inbounds it.
Ray runs down the court. She got stuck and passes it to Coleman. Coleman tried to get across that line. She passes it to Prosper. Prosper hands it back to Coleman. Prosper has the ball once more. Back to Coleman. She tries to run up the lane, gets stuck, and passes it to Ray. Prosper has the ball, but Pate couldn't quite catch the pass from Prosper. And Wildcat will have possession of the ball.
Crenshaw Patterson will take it up court, hoping to cross. Pass Hutchinson into Finnerty. Finnerty gets it up.
Ray has possession of the ball. She passes it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson dribbles up the court, then passes back to Ray. Now Coleman has the ball. She bounce passes it, but there's a foul due to a kickball on the court. And Cougars will have possession of the ball. Hutchinson has the ball, then Hutchinson passes it to Prosper. Prosper is trying to dribble around 2 defenders. Coleman goes for the 3, and it is no good, but Hutchinson was able to grab the rebound. But Coleman had failed, but Ray still has possession. And a ref had called a timeout to a falling Cougar. Hutchinson has possession of the ball. Hutchinson passes back to Ray. Coleman has the ball. She tried to go through for a jumper, but she misses the shot. But Hutchinson was able to save the ball, but it was turned over to Randolph Wildcats.
And now Jennings at the top of the key. Coleman straddling right behind her. Crenshaw Patterson driving, goes across, slips a bit to the ground, favoring that right ankle. Quick substitution here. Smith comes on. The Wildcats will go ahead and inbound everything here. Stark for deep.
And Evans was able to grab the rebound. She tries to race up the court, then passes it to Moore. Moore passes it to Sams. Sams goes for the rebound, and she was able to drop 2 points in the post. Brianna Sams.
O'Neal here. Sams waiting on the paint. Jennings for three. No. Inside. Smith driving. Great layup there by Smith.
Evans runs down the court. She's looking for an open Cougar. The ball is passed to Moore. Moore passes the ball back to Jones. Jones runs up the middle. She tried to bounce past it through traffic, and it is a turnover, and Wildcats have the possession.
Fouls called 20 of Averett. Skylar Jones, foul number 2 for Jones.
Waiting on the inbound here by Stark to Jennings. Jennings to Stark. Back to Jennings at the top of the key. Now driving to her left. Euro. Jennings with a beautiful floater.
Evans jog ups the court. She's looking for any opportunities to score. Evans passes it to Jones. Jones gives the ball to Moore. Moore passes the ball back to Evans. Bree tries to grab the ball, but it is no good, and the Cougars will have possession of the ball.
Number 4, Prosper back in the game as number 1, Moore taking a seat.
And the and it appears the Wildcats have possession of the ball.
As now Jennings gets it out of Stark, but gets it away.
Ray goes for got the steal. She goes for the layup, but she misses. But Prosper tries to save it, but it is out of bounds.
Back in the hands of the Wildcats. 5:15 left in this third quarter. Jennings going to take a seat. Jackson in the game. Smith from Stark. Back to Stark. Great ball movement here. Looking for Jackson. Jackson had a wide open lane. The ball was just out of her reach. Now back in possession properly. Now Jackson against Prosper. Finnerty, open lane. Goes up for the and one. Finnerty back to the line. Timeout taken here. We'll be back in just a short moment.
Averett University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
And we are back after the short timeout. Number 32, Finnerty, wide open layup. Goes up for the and one. Will take one to the basket on the free throw. And he gets that one. 3-point play there by Finnerty.
Now Evans runs up the court. She's looking for any Cougar for any chance to score. She bounce passes it to Prosper. Prosper gives the ball back to Sams. Jones has the ball. She goes up the middle, and she goes up for the layup, and she misses it by a hair.
Finnerty now. And gets another. Sorry. The ball is in possession of the Cougars.
Evans has possession of the ball. She jogs up the court. Brianna Sam sets a screen for Evans to try to score. But the AU Cougars will still have possession of the ball. Brianna Sams has the ball. Now Evans has possession of the ball. Evans passes back to Sams. Sams try to go down to the baseline, but instead she steps out of bounds, and the Wildcats will have possession of the ball.
I don't believe there was enough changes in that locker room at halftime, Tim. The Cougars are still struggling to maintain possession and score a basket against this Wildcat defense. A lot of turnovers are killing them on the offensive side.
Yes, I completely agree. It's just that I believe they're just outrunning them at this point, Luis.
As it maintains possession as it goes out of bounds, the Wildcats will maintain possession here. Jackson to inbound it. Trying to look for Crenshaw Patterson. Jenkins Irvin diving for it. Player on the ground is Smith.
And Cougars will gain possession of the ball once more.
We'll be back in just a short moment just to check up on Smith. After that short break, just to let all the viewers know that number 4 Smith is A-OK, being checked up by our very own athletic trainer Cody Hammock on the sideline, hoping she returns soon to the game.
Now back to the game. Evans passes the ball to Jones, but Jones passes it back to Evans. Evans hands the ball to Prosper. Prosper tried to give the ball to Irvins, but it was no good.
And now the Wildcats are on the prowl to the left. Clark now goes to her right against Evans. Jackson for 3. Off the backboard. Over the head of Prosper. Finnerty recovers. Crenshaw Patterson gets that one.
Evans runs down the court with the ball in her hands. She's looking to pass, but she walks, and the Wildcats will regain possession of the ball.
I don't think Evans realized that she took a little extra step when she was getting ready to pass that ball off. It was just an unaware action that just cost her a travel call. substitutions here. Macarasia Coleman in the game, as well as Carmen Moore. Prosper Skylar Jones taking a seat. Number 2, Elisa Harris entering the game here. Her first time on the court for the night. Jennings now against Coleman. Clark off to Stark. To her left. Over to Clark. Clark cuts inside. Loses the ball against Moore. It will be touched out of bounds. Clark will take a trip to the line. Number 32, Pate, entering the game for 14, Brianna Sams. Stark now. Spins against Moore. Out to Crenshaw Patterson. Clark, Jennings. Euro. Puts it up, goes up, and gets the foul. A bit of a cleaning service on the court. Number 34, Simone Brown, entering the game. In for Crenshaw Patterson. Moore also taking a seat, letting Hutchison come onto the court. Cougars down 46-23 in the third quarter, 2:30 left. Make that 47 after that shot there by Jennings.
And Pate was able to grab the rebound from the missed free throw. Lisa Harris has the ball. She passes the ball to Coleman. Coleman hands the ball off to Hutchison. Hutchison tries to go for a pass intended for Pate, but instead gets stolen.
That's a big heads-up play there by Hutchison, trying to turn the ball right over for the Cougars' possession. Stark lets the ball go out of bounds. She will maintain possession. Bit of a clock change here. Stark inbounds to Jennings. Coleman going to take a seat. Jones into the game. As we will commence. Stark will inbound it here off the sideline. Into Clark. Now Clark working against Ray. Leaves it for Stark. Stark posting up. Clark driving. Trying to put it up. Gets called for a travel.
Now the Cougars have possession of the ball. Hutchison passes it to Ray. Now Ray jogs up the court. She then hands off. She attempts to hand off to Jones, but a Wildcat was there to able to steal the ball.
That is Jennings taking a three-pointer there. Number 34, Brown, getting that rebound, and now Harris going back the other way.
Now Harris runs up the court. She has two Wildcats on her, and Harris was able to gain the foul.
Foul is called on Randolph, Justin Jennings
Number 13, Emma Jones, in the game for number 10, Taylor Ray.
Harris has the ball. She's looking for an open opportunity to pass the ball. She passes the ball to Emma Jones. Harris has the ball once more. She goes for the lane, and she misses the layup.
Brown gets the rebound, giving it to Stark, and Stark just drives it up herself. Brown gets a rebound on that one and puts it right back up. Jones gets the inbound off of Hutchinson.
Now Harris has the ball. She has the Wildcat on her. She gets across the half-court line. Harris is trying to look for any opportunity to score. She passes. Pate has the ball. She bounces past it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson tries to go up, but she misses the shot.
Simone Brown giving it off to Stark so she can work. Clark, Jennings, 25 seconds left. Gets that one.
Harris goes up, jogs up the court. She's looking to set up something. She goes around into the lane. She passes it, but it appears to be a foul has been called on the Wildcats.
Jaya Brown, Skylar Moore, Elisa Harris and Skylar Moore. Skylar Jones, sorry, go ahead and taking a seat.
Emma Jones has the ball. She goes for a three, but misses the mark.
As the clock winds down, we are going into the fourth quarter of this game. The Cougars down 51-23 to the Wildcats. We'll be back in just a short moment.
Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
As we're back in the fourth quarter. Wildcats have possession going into this fourth quarter. In this final quarter, that is Bundy driving in. O'Neal. Williams to her left, drives against Pate. Hutchinson gets a rebound.
And Hutchinson passes the ball to Emma Jones. Has the ball. Hutchinson goes for the shot. And Hutchinson grabs the rebound, saves it. Prosper goes, and the shot was missed. And the Wildcats will have possession of the ball.
Now Bundy crossing half court against Brown. Bounce pass over to Clark. Clark trying to get it to Brown.
Fouls called 32, Baker, touching Tate. Second foul in. Carlos
Stark back in the game. O'Neal and Clark taking a seat. Jennings as well, also back in the game. Stark off the bounce pass by Bundy. Stark driving in. Over to Bundy. Bundy finds Williams. Williams for two. Prosper.
Prosper gets the rebound. She runs up the court in order to get a layup. And the shot is no good. And the ball was last touched by a Wildcat, and the AU Cougars will have possession of the ball.
Finnerty back in the game. Number 32 in black. Simone Brown for the Wildcats will go ahead and take a seat.
Brown passed the ball to Emma Jones. Emma Jones passed the ball to Prosper. The ball was intended for Pate, but a Wildcat was able to tip the ball out her hands.
That is Jennings missing a wide open layup.
And Prosper was able to get the rebound. Brown has the ball, passes it to Emma Jones. Emma Jones passes to Pate. Pate goes into the lane. She misses, grabs the rebound, passes it back out to Emma Jones. Pate has the ball once more. She goes for the shot, and the shot is good for 2 points.
And here we have Williams fumbling the ball a bit.
And a foul was called on Hutchinson.
Substitution here is number 2 entering the game for Randolph, Renee Kleins. Jennings hoping to start this off. Over to Kleins. Stark. Jennings cutting inside. Shot clock runs down.
Solid defense from the AU Cougars in order for them to get the shot clock violation on the Randolph Wildcats.
Brown with the ball.
Brown has the ball. She passes the ball to Prosper. Prosper goes for the floater, and the floater is good for 2 points.
Jennings now pushing up court. Stark. Kleins. Finnerty setting a pick. Great spin there by Jennings. Gets that one. That is a beautiful play there by Jennings.
Brown has the ball. She runs up the court. She passes it to Prosper. Prosper looking for an open pass. Hands it back to Brown. Hutchinson with the ball. She goes through the middle. She goes for the layup, and she misses it.
Now Klein's going back the other way. Getting double teamed, trying to get it away.
And
Hutchinson takes it away. Bit of a foul here called on number 23, John Nez Hutchinson. Timeout called here. 6:41 left in this fourth quarter. 53-27 in favor of the Wildcats. We'll be right back in just a short moment.
Averett University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in? Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University, are you all in?
Evans has the possession of the ball. She passes it to Prosper. Prosper goes through the middle and a missed shot. And it was a foul call onto the court.
Foul was called number 24, Jasmine Williams.
Evans looking for a chance at passing the ball, passing it to Hutchinson. But another foul was called on the Wildcats. Evans passed the ball to Hutchinson. Hutchinson goes for the shot, but misses it. And now the Randolph Wildcats have possession of the ball.
And now here's Stark. Crenshaw Patterson. Evans playing defense. Switches over with Irvin. Hutchinson Jennings driving. Foul here called on the Cougars. On Rihanna Evans. Evans her third. Maintains possession with the visiting team, Randolph. Stark gets the ball at the top of the key. To her right, behind the back. Prosper getting called for a foul here. Natalie Clark, number 25, in the game for Klein's, number 2. Jennings inbounds it to Clark. Clark pushes baseline. Gets called for a travel.
Evans has possession of the ball for the AU Cougars. She runs down the court. She passes it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson hands it off to Skylar Jones. She goes up for the layup, but a foul was called. Jones will go to the free throw line and shoot for 2.
Baker in the game for number 32, Finnerty.
And the shot was good from Skylar Jones. Another shot was good from Skylar Jones.
Smith inbounds into Clark. Clark getting triple teamed. Great ball movement here by the Wildcats as Jennings around Jenkins Irvin.
Evans draws up the court, looking to see any opportunity to score in the last quarter. Evans passes it to Hutchison. Hutchison passes it back out to Jones. Hutchison goes through the lane, and the shot was no good. Prosper goes for the three, and another missed shot.
And here come the Wildcats. Jennings cuts around Jones. Great handles there. Crenshaw Patterson now against Prosper. Clark. And here's Clark. Here's Stark, sorry. Drives. Draws the foul on the way up.
The foul was called on number 25, Evans, for the AU Cougars.
Timeout was called on the court. We'll be back in just a short moment.
Averett University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
Kylie Stark, after the timeout, will take her 2 free throws on the way to the basket. And her first is good. Taylor Ray, number 25, on the bench, fouled out this game. That was her 5th foul. Sorry, Rayana Evans. Substitution here. Tonight, Jackson, number 11 in the game.
Skylar Jones runs up the court. She passes it to Prosper. Prosper goes to the baseline. It was no good. Then passes it to Moore. Moore passes it to Hutchison. Hutchison passes it to Jones. Jones goes for the jumper, and it was a missed shot from Jones.
And now Jackson going back the other way against Prosper. O'Neal, Clark to her left against Moore. Over to Stark. Stark trying to make something happen here. Clark for 3. Off the mark. A lot of rhyming words ending with A-R-K, arc. Now Jackson. To her left against Jenkins Irvin, driving, puts it up. Baker looking to put it right back. Jenkins Irvin's on the fast break.
She was able to grab the rebounds. Now she dribbles the ball up the court and then passes it to Jones. Jones passes it to Hutchison. Hutchison passes it to Prosper. Prosper is looking for any opportunity to score, then passes it to Moore. Moore passes it to Jones. Jones goes in, passes it to Prosper, but it was no good. Cougars will still have possession of the ball.
Came off the fingertips of number 14, O'Neal. The refs are discussing whether it came off the fingertips. Substitution here. A bit of a wholesale. O'Neal Clark go ahead and take the seat, as well as number 12, Kylie Stark, having herself a bit of a night, leading the way for the Wildcats. In the game now, number 23, Jaden Turner.
Jones has possession of the ball. The ball is back into Prosper's hands. Now Jones has the ball once more. Prosper has the ball. They're looking for an opportunity to score, but it was not there. Then Jones goes for the three, but it's no good.
That is Gunter, Kaylee Gunter, entering the game. New face here, Maddie Pavon.
Good hand by Jones. She was able to grab the steal intended for a Wildcats. Prosper has the ball. She passes to Irvins. Irvins tries to go in, but a foul was called instead on the Wildcats. Irvin goes to the line and attempt to shoot for two.
.220 left in this matchup. 57-29 in favor of the Wildcats. Quite a big lead going into the second half.
Irvins misses the first shot due to the ball going in and out of the goal. She goes for her second attempt. And she misses the second. But the Cougars are fighting for the ball. And a timeout was called on the court.
We'll be back in just a short moment.
Emma Jones goes for the ball. Prosper has the ball once more. Emma Jones goes for the three, and she misses the shot, and Wildcats will have possession of the ball.
Pavon for three. A little bit off the mark. Jackson rebounds. Jackson trying to get a three. Pate couldn't quite bring it up.
Jones dribbles up the court.
A minute 25 left in this fourth quarter.
Jones looking for an open pass. She passes it to Pate. Pate turns around and goes for the shot. And the shot is good for 2 points.
Turner over to Baker. Baker back to Turner. Turner for two. Off the mark. Pavon gets a rebound over to Baker.
And the ball is out of bounds. And Wildcats will have possession of the ball. And a timeout was called from the AU Cougars.
Only 54 seconds left in this fourth quarter as Jackson gets the ball off the inbound from Kaylee Gunter. Pabon trying to make something happen here. Baker gets a pass from Pabon.
Skylar Jones jogs up the court. She passes to Emma Jones. Emma Jones hands the ball back to Skylar Jones. Skylar is looking for an opportunity. Hutchinson has the ball. She passes to Emma Jones. Emma shoots for the three, and it's good. And Pate was able to tip off the ball. And the Randolph Wildcats will have possession of the ball.
Jackson now inbounds it. Finds Turner. Pabon now at the top of the key. Turner over to Gunter. Driving mid-range.
Skylar Jones has the ball. She runs up the court. And that concludes your Randolph versus Averett University game.
The Wildcats are victorious over your Averett University Cougars at the Grand Center, 59-34. My name is Luis Martinez, and to my right is Timothy Goldsmith. And to everyone, a good night.